Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be showcasing you guys two teams that I built with the brand new SSR character KISEIA. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and also turn on post notification bells so that you guys can always stay tuned as when I post new videos. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here on the channel, if you have any questions, I created a brand new Discord server. The server link will be in my channel description, and I will also post the server link in the comment section down below. So if you guys have any questions, if you need help building your characters, you can join my Discord server. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the video. So yesterday I was able to obtain like that as a heart, which was insane. So if you guys haven't watched my live stream, I'm gonna put it in the link down below my the description of this video. I was able to get that as a heart in my live stream, which was pretty dope. So I'm definitely going to be playing around with him because I needed another character that can take a lot of damage, because the only character in my account so far that can take a lot of damage is pretty much Data Mashini. But that is a heart, really solid unit. And I heard that, you know, Rack is able to take a lot of damage when you basically limit break into 3 purple stars. So I'm definitely going to test and see how much damage he's able to take once you ascend into 3 purple stars. But I was able to bring my KISEIA up to 2 blue stars, which isn't bad, but I want to bring her up to at least 3 purple stars so that she can do a little bit more damage. Now, one thing I want to tell you guys this is because, one thing I want to show you guys is when you're limit breaking your KISEIA, make sure that you limit break her first and second active. Because when you limit break her first and second active, you're actually getting something from it. But if you don't have like solid purple characters, then her passive is basically useless, because her passive is only going to buff up purple elements. So make sure that you worry about this last. I mean, the baby growler is really good, so you want to make sure that you buff up her passive after you buff up her first and second active. Her passive, you worry about that after you upgrade these two, and then once you finish upgrading these two, then you go to her passive, and then once you upgrade her passive, you'll be able to upgrade her special skill. So make sure that you guys do that.
Yes.
Now, okay, 2 teams that I formed with her. So let's go ahead and let's head to arena simulation. So I won't be able to test this team out because, of course, you know, my KISEIA is still not high enough. Like her limit break is not high enough for me to test her out. So the team that I formed up with her, the purple team that I formed up with her, is of course KISEIA. She's going to be up here, and in the front is going to be Karaka. And the back over here, we're going to put Kun, and up here we're going to put Rachel. Where's she at? Yeah, Rachel's up here. And then in the bottom right here, we're going to put Evan. Now, you guys might question me and be like, well, Karaka without copies, he's not really that good. That is true. But once you reach, you know, the end game, and once you get a lot of copies of Karaka, he's going to be very, very good. So this team is only good when you invest a lot into these characters, but if you don't really invest a lot into them, then it won't really be that good. Like after I test this team with like full copies, I'm going to show you guys the results with, like, you know, Karaka being at 2 green stars and Evan being at no limit break at all. So we'll test that out. We'll test that out later. For the enemies, you guys already know which enemy team I'm going to pick. Is of course going to be Data Zahard, Data Mashini, Evan Kell, Evan, and of course Quarum. This is the team that I always go up against because this team is really OP. So I always go up against this team. So let's go ahead and test and see how KISEIA can do in this team. Now I did test this team out before, you know, made this video, and it is pretty solid. It won't give you a 100% win rate for sure, but it's pretty solid for sure. It's pretty solid. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna proc that Evan Immortality. Alright, and then we're gonna summon that AoE stun. Karaka, please do your skill, thank you. And then Rachel. Alright. As you can see, we immediately wiped out 3 people on their team so far. All that's left is basically Data Zahard and Evan. Alright, we got the Immortality, so we can basically counter. Oh, Data Mashini is still alive. I did not see that. But we should be able to take her down now. And then the Kun paralyzed. Hopefully we can paralyze that as hard on time. Nice, we got it. So as you can see, Kun is very, very good in this team because he is constantly stunning that is a hard. He's constantly stunning the enemy team and they really can't do anything. So as you can see, here's the stats. Rachel doing 115 million damage. Karaka doing 133 million. KISEIA dealing 237 million damage and she's able to take 141 million damage. Evan was able to heal for 399 million and Kun was able to deal 127 million damage. So this team is really, really solid. Now the roles for each of these characters, like I said, Kun, the reason why Kun is in his team is of course he's going to buff up. I'm going to go ahead and hold it. Like can I even, okay, I can't. But the reason why I put Kun in his team is because for his passive, he basically buffs up purple elements attack. So he buffs up their damage. Go ahead and check it out. So if you go to his passive, as you can see, Kun increases the attack of purple element allies by 32% at the start of battle. When you go to KISEIA, she also does the same exact thing. She literally buffs up attack as well. So you're getting a lot of buffs from these two characters. And then for Rachel, Rachel is of course applying that link where she's going to increase the defense, but she's also going to take I think she's going to take something back. I forgot what it was, but she's applying that 40% defense increase while the link is active. So this team is really, really good. And of course Karaka, reason why Karaka is good in this team is because he inflicts fear. So this team is absolutely amazing. So if you have a purple, if you want to build a purple team with KISEIA, I feel like this is the best team for her in my opinion, because they all just work perfectly together. Now for a team, if you don't have a purple team, now the team that I formed is basically Datamashini, Yiwa, where's she at? Okay, she's right here. And over here, I'm pretty sure it was Warun. Yes, this had to be the team. So let's put you back here. So this is basically the team that I formed. If you don't have a purple team, you should definitely try this team out. I'm gonna put in auto mode. This team works really well in auto mode. But I'll say the biggest threat to this team, of course, is Data Zahard and Evan not being able to land his immortality on time. So those are like the two biggest threats to this team. But if you can actually, you know, land that immortality and deal with the Data Zahard, you'll be able to beat it. Like you'll be able to beat a lot of content with this team for sure. So as you guys can see, Evan is taking forever to land that immortality, but he was able to land it on time and everybody's basically alive. You just want to make sure that Evan is able to proc his skill immediately. So Datamashini died. All that's left is basically Data Zahard. Data Zahard is the biggest threat for sure because he does a lot of damage and his tankiness is absolutely insane. So you definitely want to watch out for Data Zahard in this team, but you can still beat Data Zahard with this team for sure. So as you can see, Yiwa doing 325 million damage and KISEIA dealing 135 million damage. So this team really, really good. Hwarun, she literally takes 614 million. Really, really solid team. So that's basically how the team works. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to lower their limit break. So let's lower Yiwa's limit break to at least full red stars. Hwarun to full red stars as well. Datamashini, since it's hard to get an SSR plus character, I'm going to put her at 2 green stars. Evan, I'm going to put him at no stars. And then for KISEIA, I'm going to put her at max red stars. So this is basically this is realistic. So we're going to put that there, and then we're going to do the same for the enemy team as well. Data Zahard, you're going to be at we're going to put you at 2 stars. Evan, we're going to put you at no stars. Datamashini, we're going to put you at 2 stars as well. Warun, we're going to put you at red stars. And then for Evan Kell, since we're going to make it balanced, we're going to put her at no stars. So this is basically how the team is going to work. Wait, what did I just do? Okay, and then you were at 2 stars as well. I don't know what that was. And then she was at full red stars, and then Evan, yeah, Evan Kell was at, okay. All right, so let's test and see how we can, oh no, we applied all the red stars to our team. That's annoying. Okay, let me back out real quick. Settings, Iwa, Arun, data mass, she had 2 green stars, no stars, and then yeah, we'll leave it like that. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to make this realistic as possible, because we all know you're not going to get a rainbow SSR plus like it only if you're well, but if you're free to play, that's just not possible. So let's test and see how this team is able to do with, you know, basically, if let's be realistic here, like basically let's see how this team is able to do with like a free to, like if you're basically free to play and not pay to win. So all those results I showed you guys before, those were basically like pay to win results. Now this is basically free to play results, and it's not bad so far. Seems pretty good. We were able, KISEIA was able to take down the Evan in the back, which was nice. So actually pretty nice. This team still does pretty good with low limit break. And as you can see, that is a hard. He's taking down all the barriers, but we still won. So this team, even with low limit breaks, this team is still solid. As you can see, she's doing like pretty good damage. Now, like I said, when you don't have a lot of limit breaks on KISEIA, she's not going to do a lot of damage, so you want to limit break her as much as possible. But so far, my first impressions of KISEIA, she is a really solid character. If you guys haven't watched my video on mock battle, when you fight her, when you use her against Data Mazino, she completely shreds Data Mazino. She has constant damage over time. She's a really solid unit. She busts up purple element attacks. Like, she's a really good unit in terms of, like, basically in terms of support, doing damage, and shredding defense and shields. So KISEIA, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely put her 8 out of 10 for sure. Solid character. She's a really good assassin character. But anyways, put your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you guys have any other teams, go ahead and put in the comment section, because I want to test those teams out. But anyways, I'll be leaving the video at that. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.